Hello everyone. Today we'll look at the map of Europe and we'll remember some interesting tricks and some facts so that we can remember the location of almost all countries of Europe. So we'll start with Spain. Spain is at the very bottom of Europe, and if you look at it, it actually looks like it touches Africa. Quick fact about Spain is these two cities, Melilla and Ceuta, they're actually in Africa even though they belong to Spain. You see, they're actually in Africa. Alright, quick fact about Spain is that the famous Eiffel Tower was originally supposed to be in Barcelona, but people in Barcelona thought that it's not a good idea to have something that big and their skyline won't look very good, so it was moved to Paris. Such a big mistake. Alright, then we have Portugal. How I remember Portugal is it looks like it has taken some of the ports of Spain. So I look at this map, this country that has taken some of the ports of Spain, that's Portugal. Then we have France. France is also called the hexagon. Yes, and you see the reason why? It actually looks like a hexagon. France is also the most visited country in the world, and approximately 85 million people visit France every year. Then we have Germany. How I remember Germany, these two corners pointing inwards, that's how I remember Germany. So you look at the map, this country which has two corners and both point inwards, that's Germany. Quick fact about Germany is in 1914, when it attacked France in World War I, instead of attacking directly from this direct border, it actually invaded these neutral countries. You see, Belgium, Luxembourg and Netherlands were neutral, and it actually invaded Belgium and Luxembourg, and the reason was that it's easier to reach Paris from this way, and also because this direct border was very heavily defended by France. So they had this plan so that they can reach Paris easily with very little resistance from France. Alright, like we just saw, we have Germany, and next to it is Luxembourg and Belgium, which were invaded by Germany in World War I. Then we have the Netherlands. Netherlands was neutral as well, and how I remember Netherlands is when there was fighting between UK and Germany in World War I, Netherlands said that, hey guys, I will join neither of the two fighting lands. Neither of the two fighting lands were joined by Netherlands. So you see, Netherlands is in the middle of UK and Germany. Alright, quick fact about Netherlands is that many people call it Holland, but that's incorrect. Holland used to be a separate country, but it joined the Kingdom of Netherlands, and now you see it's only just 2 of the 12 provinces of Netherlands. Also, the area of Holland is only 15% of the entire Netherlands. So next time you hear Holland, you know that that's not Netherlands. Alright. Next, we have the Ireland, these twin countries. I call them Iceland and Ireland. I call them the twin countries. And how I remember it is Iceland is on top of Ireland, of this twin country, because it's closer to the poles, and anything that's closer to the poles contains ice, and this is Iceland. Alright, then we have these 3 countries, Norway, Sweden and Denmark. They're also called the Scandinavian countries, and I have a quick trick to remember it. Instead of calling them the Scandinavian countries, Norway, Sweden and Denmark, I call it the Snake-Dinavian countries, and you see the reason why? It actually looks like a snake about to eat its prey. You see these countries, Denmark, Norway and Sweden. Quick fact about Denmark is famous Lego toys are from Denmark, and Sweden, because most of its power generation is done from garbage, from the power plant, the power plants use garbage to generate all the power. It needs to import garbage from Norway, UK and other countries because there's not enough garbage in Sweden. So that's pretty interesting. Alright, then we have, when we go in the middle of Europe, these 4 countries you see, I call them the divorce countries, and I'll show you why. So these 4 countries, just to remember them, I call them the divorce country, and because Czech and Slovakia, they used to be Czechoslovakia, and Austria-Hungary, they used to be Austria-Hungary, collapsed in 1918, and Czechoslovakia was divided in 1992. So whenever I look at the map, these 4 countries in the middle, these 4 countries together, I call it the divorce country, Czechoslovakia for Czechoslovakia and Austria-Hungary for Austro-Hungarian Empire. Alright, this country, you can't see the name here, that's Switzerland. How I remember Switzerland is tail of Austria. Austria has a tail and it goes to Switzerland. Alright, then we have Italy. How I remember Italy is, to me, it looks like an eye. So it's not a perfect eye, but yeah, That's how I remember it. Italy looks like an eye. Italy is also home to the very famous active volcano Mount Etna. Mount Etna is one of the most famous volcanoes, and you can see it has been erupting for almost 3,500 years. In fact, in 2003, the eruptions were so large that you see it erupted here, and the ash was seen from space, and ash flew all the way across the Mediterranean Sea into Libya. Like, ash covered a distance of around 600 kilometers to reach Libya. Such a big eruption it was. All right, so we'll do another part to do rest of the countries of Europe, so please look in the suggestions. You'll see Europe part 2. So we'll do a quick review. Portugal looks like it has taken some of the ports from Spain. Spain touches Africa. France is also called the hexagon, looks like a hexagon. Germany has two corners pointing inwards. Luxembourg and Belgium on the left, they were invaded by Germany in World War One. Netherlands, it joined neither of the two fighting lands, UK and Germany. That's how I remember it. Then we have these twin countries, Iceland and Ireland, because anything closer to poles contains ice, so this is Iceland. Then we have the Scandinavian countries, Norway, Sweden and Denmark. Then in the middle we have the divorce region. Czechoslovakia was later divided into Czech and Slovakia, and Austro-Hungarian Empire divided into Austria and Hungary. This country, Austrian tail goes into this country, that's Switzerland, and Italy looks like an eye. Hope you liked it. Hope you liked the facts. Please stay tuned for the next videos, and I request you to subscribe the channel and like the videos. Thank you. Have a good night.